we will learn the options of creating encryption, schema binding, and metadata views in SQL Server.
My name is Rohit Garg and I welcome you on our YouTube channel Decode ITES. Decode ITES provides you single learning platform for multiple IT technologies.
Today's topics are create view with encryption, schema binding, and metadata options, along with demo and examples. Create view with options. SQL Server Views has three options. This provides extra feature and functionality to views. One is encryption, second schema binding, and last is view metadata. Let's review each of the option with example in coming slides. Create view with encryption option. Encrypted view helps you to secure your view logic and queries from users. This gives an additional layer of security by hiding complex business logics and scripts. You can fetch view text using sys.sys commands and sp_help text for normal views. However, view created with encryption option encrypts this entry. You cannot view text once it was created with encryption. Also, views created with these options are prevented from published as a part of SQL Server replication. For T-SQL, you just need to mention with encryption along with create view command. Create view with schema binding option. Schema binding option helps you to bind your views with the objects used in view script. This is very useful option to bind the schema of view and tables. You cannot modify or alter table once table have dependent view with schema binding option. You need to alter the view to remove the dependency on table or remove view before making schema level changes at table. This is very useful to ensure zero impact on your views due to unnotified changes at table level. Similar to encryption option, you just need to mention with schema binding in tsql command while creating the view, and this command will bind your view with the table, and your table's schema cannot be modified till the time view is there. Create view with view metadata option. In view metadata, when client-side APIs like DB Library, ODBC, OLEDB API, or ORM tools request SQL Server, the metadata information, also known as browser mode metadata, for a query that references the view, SQL Server returns the base table name, which the view is made up of when describing columns in result set. View created with this option hides baseline table details when requested by application. In short, view created with view metadata hides the baseline table names and return view name as a table. Data returns from view with or without this option will be same. In this case, you can hide baseline table names to be exposed due to security and SQL Server structure regions. For example, you do not want application or client software to know names of your base table. You had changed the original table structure and name somehow to keep the application intact. You managed to have a view with the same name. You can safeguard and hide such logics by using this option. Similar to other two, to create a view metadata view, you just need to mention with view metadata in create command of view. Welcome to the demo session of our create view options. So we have a three create view options. One is encryption, second is schema binding, and third is metadata. So we will see how you can create the views using these options and what's the impact over the views using these options. So this is our parent table over which we will create the views in this session. Now we will create one standard view without any check option. And this is our encryption view. The only difference is you need to mention with encryption and it will become the encryption view over the same table. So let's create it. Now we have created two views. One is standard, one is encryption view. Now we will fetch the data from both views. You can see the data that we can retrieve from both views is the same and there is no extra parameter you need to pass while fetching on the data. Now where the difference comes? Let's try to run help text. Now the difference comes when you run the help text or try to check the text or script used inside the view. So for the standard, you can see that it easily retrievable, but for the encryption view, you will get the message that text for object view encryption is encrypted. So this is the difference. You can't retrieve the queries or the scripts mentioned inside the encrypted view. Similarly, with the sys command table or the view system view, the value for this particular view encryption is null. Where the standard view values are or the schema is completely visible and you can read it, you can copy it, whereas for the encryption view it's coming null. So this is the difference, that when you create your views with encryption option, you can't retrieve the scripts or queries used inside the view. Next is the schema binding view. So let's create one view over the schema binding. We got the error because asterisk symbol is not allowed in schema binding views. So let's create the view with specific columns, customer key, first name, last name, and only thing you need to mention to create it a schema binding view with schema binding, you need to mention here. Run it, it will create the view. We will also create one more view without schema binding for some comparison purpose. Now try to fetch the data from both views with schema binding or without schema binding. So let's run it. You can see the data retrieved from both views is completely same and you need not to mention any additional parameter to fetch the data from schema binding views. Next is when you try to alter the table used inside these views. So first we run the alter on test copy 1. Test copy 1 is used by without schema binding view and test copy 2 is used by schema binding view. So let's see what result we will get. We can alter the table used by without schema binding views. That means there is no binding between the table structure and the views. Whereas when we try to update the table used by schema binding view, you will get the error. Object view schema binding is dependent on first column, alter is failed. So you need to either alter the view to make it non-schema binding or you need to drop the view before making these changes. So this is the way by which you can bind the table schema with the view schema so that your view will be intact from the unwanted or the unnotified changes at table structure. Next is view metadata. The only thing you need to mention in view metadata option is view metadata here, and you will create a view with this option. Let's try to fetch the data from standard and view metadata view. You can see the data retrieved from both views is completely same. The only difference will be at the application end. When someone from application try to fetch the baseline table name for this view, it will return the view name as a table name instead of original table name. So you can see we have created the views with three different options. Data retrieved from each view is completely same. We need not to mention any additional parameters while fetching the data from those views. That means the user using those views to retrieve data need not to change anything at their end. There is something that you configured at database level, that whether your views need to be schema binding, your views need to be encrypted. So you can plan your views accordingly and it will give you additional functionality while creating your views. We have created our today's session over SQL Server views with encryption, schema binding, and metadata options. Thanks for watching. For any questions, please leave comment on videos or contact us.